why what FIU football is all about. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the FIU Panthers offense will have the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
The offense set for a first down play.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. It's Anger. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Now 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Working that left side now. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a up the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Bringing it back, it's Montgomery. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. Giving him his pads. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
He's looking for a man on second down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. He'll try to tack on one more. How in the world did he miss that? About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding. Throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Running back searching for a hole. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Feeling some heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on fourth down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you going to give me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Coming after it. Got rid of it just in time. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Trying to convert this second and short.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Unleashes it. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to run for it, finding an escape route. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dialing up a second down pass play. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They're trying to get to him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the first down and more. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Now they'll run the draw. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies! A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world, but it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys. They get there in a hurry.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Northwestern. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. FIU pushing tempo.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, and they convert. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's the first down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Can anyone? Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. Quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. He's got him this time. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. FIU set up with another first down. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Anger.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
We joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Well, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Movement here from the tight end. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panther! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some eat.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll give it to the back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after that completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. The Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks. This
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Firing to the right, complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. And the Aggies have pushed it inside the 20. Comes out throwing on first down. Touchdown, New Mexico State. What a grab and go for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back goes in motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Samuel. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Going up top on first down. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's looking for an open man on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International! And the pummeling has started. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. The kickoff team out there getting set. And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And they spike it to stop the clock.
Is incomplete. Let's go, Panther fans. You know what to do. Get loud. Third down.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They're only 1 for 3 on fourth down attempts, but they'll try it again here. Makes a grab enough for the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
Falls incomplete. It's second down.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Montgomery. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.